Hello, dear learners. Today we are on the 14th lecture of chapter Electricity, and in this lecture, I will be sharing with you very important NCERT numericals along with the explanation. So, let us start with the explanation of NCERT question answers of page number 220. Question number 1 is, what determines the rate at which energy is delivered by electric current? See, the rate that is divide by T, the rate at which energy is delivered. Energy means work done per unit time or energy per unit time. It is equivalent to electric power. Fine. So very important 1 mark question. What determines the rate at which energy is delivered by a current? Then question number 2. See question number 2. An electric motor takes 5 ampere. What is given? Current 5 ampere. From a 220 volt line. What is next given? Voltage. Determine power. Power we have to find out. Power is given by V into I. Fine. Determine power of motor and energy consumed in 2 hours. See, time is given 2 hours. So definitely if we have to go for SI system of units, then we have to convert hours into seconds. So multiplied by second into second, it comes out to be 7200 seconds. Fine. Now we want to find out power. Power is being calculated by which formula? P is equal to VI. So V is with us, I is with us. So VI. Let us see. Power is equal to VI. When we will be multiplying voltage into current, it will give us 1100 watt. Then next what he is saying here, see, he has also told us to find out energy. Energy we know, energy or work done is equal to power into time. That is VI into T. This can also written as power into time. Okay, so power into time we have multiplied. When we will be multiplying, we have got this answer, that is 792 into 10 raised to power 4 joules. Fine. Then comes your NCERT question answers of page number 221. No need to note down simultaneously. You should understand this video. The notes will be available to you in the description box. Fine. So you can note down from there. Now these are NCERT question answers of page number 221. A piece of wire of resistance R. A piece of wire is this. This is the piece of wire. And it is having resistance capital R. It is cut into 5 equal parts. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if 5 equal parts will be there, then each part will be R upon 5, R upon 5, R upon 5, R upon 5 and R upon 5. Now these parts are then connected in parallel. These all they have been connected in parallel. If the equivalent resistance of this combination is R dash, means new resistance is R dash, then we have to find out the ratio of old resistance over the new one. So what will be R dash? 1 upon R dash. Why? Because they have been connected in the parallel combination. What is the formula for parallel combination? 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3 and so on. Here 5 parts are there. So I have written that way. Now when I will be solving this 5 will go up. See how? This way. ठीक है जी 5 5 5 5 5 so total will be 25 upon R. So what he wants ratio R upon R dash. So what I have calculated, this R has gone up, R upon R dash, that is 25. That is option D is correct, 25 ratio 1. Fine. Now next, which of the following terms does not represent power? Which is not the relationship for power? This is not the relationship, I R square. How you will come to know? Just only by the formulas. Formulas I have derived in the previous lecture. You can see from there. Fine. Now next question is, an electric bulb is rated 220 volt and 100 watt. Voltage is given 220 volt. Power is given 100 watt. Okay. Now when it is operated on 110 volt, Then we have to find out power. See, listen बच्चे, one thing carefully. What he is saying, he has given us voltage, he has given us power. And now what he is saying, he has changed the voltage and he is asking for the power. So power we can calculate only if we are knowing that what is the resistance of that particular appliance, what is the hindrance of that particular appliance. Okay, so for that we want to find out the resistance. So we know P is given by V square by R. P is equal to V square by R. So from here I have calculated R. R will come out to be 484. Please try to understand. Voltage is given, power is given, and we will come to know the other power by changing voltage if we are knowing resistance, if we are knowing hindrance कि उसमें रुकावट कितनी है, उसमें hindrance कितनी है, कितनी opposition of current है. So we have calculated the resistance. Now we want to find out the power consumed with 110 volt. Okay, so formula will be same. Power, new power I have to find out. So P dash will be given by V dash square by R. What is V dash here? 110 square by R we have calculated 484. When we will be solving, 25 watt is our answer, and this is option D. Fine. Now comes your next question, again important question. See, in this question, two conducting wires. Two wires, they both are conducting, same material, same length, same diameter. They are firstly connected in parallel and in an electric circuit, and then in series. First connected in series and then in parallel. We have to find out the ratio of their heat produced in series as well as in parallel combination. So what we will be doing? ठीक है जी. Resistance in series, because two wires are there, both are of same material, both are of same length, both are of same diameter, definitely resistance will also be same. So I have written R plus R, that is 2R. Similarly, 1 upon Rp, 1 upon R plus 1 upon R is equal to 2 upon R. So Rp will be R by 2. This is the RS comes out to be 2R, whereas Rp comes out to be R by 2. What relationship I have used? Heat produced is equal to V square T by R. This relationship I have used. Fine. So V square T by R, this is for series combination. Fine. V square T by Rp, this is for parallel combination. Voltage will be same as the material, diameter, length are same, so voltage will be same. Time for passage of current will be same. We will be taking RS over Rp क्योंकि series combination resistance is different, parallel combination resistance is different. So it will come out to be Rp over Rs. Rp value is R by 2. This is from 1 and 2. What is 1 and 2? See, this is 1 and this is 2. Okay. Rs is 2R. When we will be cancelling out it, this ratio heat produced for series to parallel combination, it will come out to be 1:4. Fine. Next question, very important question again for 1 mark. So how is the voltmeter connected in the circuit to measure potential difference between the 2 points? How voltmeter is connected? Voltmeter is a device used to measure the potential difference. It is always being connected in parallel. This thing we have discussed in series and parallel combination. Now question number 6, this type of question we have discussed previously also. See, a copper wire has diameter is given 0.5 millimeter. Resistivity, rho is given 1.6 into 10 raised to power 8 meter. Fine. Here millimeter is there. We want to convert in meter. What will be doing? Multiplying it with 10 raised to power minus 3. Now length we have to find out if resistance is 10 ohm. And also we have to tell how resistance will change if diameter is going to be doubled. See. Diameter is given 0.5 millimeter. Converting in meter, multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 3. Resistivity 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 6 ohm centimeter. If we have to convert in SI system ohm meter, it will be 10 raised to power minus 8. R is given 10 ohm. See, now this formula has been derived earlier also. If you know, you can write directly. If you are not knowing, see, we know R is equal to rho L over A. Fine. L we want to find out, so it will be R A over L. Sorry, R, this A will go up and upon rho. Again, if area is not given, diameter is given, then pi d square by 4 over rho. Fine. When you are going to rearrange it, it will be L is equal to pi r d square over 4 rho. Fine. So this is the formula. In this you are going to put the values. When you will be putting the values, the answer will come out to be 122.7 meter. Another thing, as we know that resistance is inversely proportional to the square of the diameter. So if diameter will be doubled, resistance will become 1 upon 4 times. I hope this thing is clear to you. Fine. So up to here, I hope the lecture is clear to you. You can go through this lecture and you can note down the notes from the description box. Next question I will be continuing in the next lecture. Till that time, goodbye. God bless you.